It's college football season. We're here with the head coach of the Merchant Marine Mariners, Mike Toop. Coach, thanks for being here with us in the first week preview for the 2012 season. And I guess before we kind of dive into things, just quickly talk about a lot of new faces in camp in terms of coaches, a lot of first-year coaches. Just talk us through how the team is kind of coming together in camp, both coaches and players.
Actually, it's been an excellent preseason. As you mentioned, we have quite a few new coaches. We have a new offensive coordinator, Jamison Kroll, new defensive coordinator, Jonathan Churchill, and other new coaches as well. The kids have responded very, very well to the coaching. It's been very, very favorable. So it's been a good camp.
I guess now jumping right into the season, we'll look at the offense first. You have a senior quarterback, Alex Coviello. The offense led the league last year in rushing. He was a big part of that. Just talk about what the advantages there are to having a senior quarterback and really a lot of big pieces in your offense coming back.
Well, first of all, we should lead the league in rushing because we run the option. But, Cove's been here 4 years. He's been a 4-year starter for us. He knows the ropes. He knows the system. And he's going to be tough. He's going to be tough for people to contain. He was our offensive MVP last year, so hopefully he'll have another season like he did last year and just keep getting better at that. We've got 4 guys back up front on the offensive line, which is good. We're a little bit new at the slot and running back position, and Goslin's back, and we have a couple other new faces at fullback too that will do some nice things for us. So offensively, we've got a number of guys back, and they just have to be able to perform at the level they're capable of performing at if we're going to have some success.
And now going over to the defensive side of the ball, you mentioned you have a lot of guys back on offense. On defense, you're missing 2 of your top 4 tacklers from last season in terms of stats, and kind of some new faces on the defense. Just talk about how you guys are looking to replace those 2 guys, and really what do you expect from the defense? Who do you think is really going to stand out this year on D?
Well, hopefully everybody's going to stand out. That you never worry about. You expect all you guys to play well, so you can't worry about those types of things. Or, because in this sport, everyone has to play at a high level if you're going to be successful. Up front, we've got a number of guys that are going to step in for the first time and be big-time contributors. So, that's got to be the case. Max Morris has played very, very well. He started last year as a third-classman. He's kind of the anchor of the guys up front. Him along with one of the captains, Scotty Bartlett, is back. And Scott played quite a bit last year for us and started in the defensive line. Linebacker, we've got some new faces starting for us. And, Jimmy Cameron's going to step in and start inside, along with Clark and Beener. Morse will be outside again. But, the strength, so to speak, on the defense right now is in the secondary. We have both safeties back. Chris Dumanel, who's a senior, and Tyler Washington, who was elected captain as a junior. Andrew Harmon started last year as a plebe at one corner, and he's back. And we got a couple of plebes on the other side. Skylar Stone will get the nod tomorrow, but Andy Hernandez is quite more than capable.
And moving into specifically your matchup against Susquehanna, haven't played them since 2009, but really 2 institutions that are very, very familiar with each other, as most of the other sports play against the Crusaders in the Landmark Conference. First game of the year, so a little bit of extra time to prepare for the Crusaders. Tell us what you can about them and maybe a little bit about your game plan.
Well, we can't tell you too much because we haven't played them in a few years, and it's an opener, so we don't have any film or anything of that nature. So we're just kind of going based on what they've done in the past. And I know this. They're going to be very, very big. They're going to be very, very physical. That's always been their M.O. Steve Briggs has been there for 24 years now. I know Briggs well. He does a great job with that program, and his MO has always been big, physical, pounded offensively. Now they'll spread you out and they'll throw it as well. And defensively, they haven't played anyone with this style of offense, to my knowledge, in a while, so we don't know quite what to expect. But I think the biggest thing that we really have to focus on going into this game is, as with any early season game, is the kick game. We've got Danny Kennedy stepping in as a plebe and handling the kicking and punting duties, and this is his first time in a college football game, so we have to perform well around him, and he's got more than enough leg to pound the ball when he's kicking it off the ground, and he can punt the ball as well. So these early season games, special teams are big, and they've got an all conference kid returning, so that's one thing that we've really honed in on as specials.
Well, thanks for joining us, and Good luck on Saturday, but we plan to talk to you every week before each game this season.
Good. I'll be here.
Coach Mike Toop as the Merchant Marine Mariners take on Susquehanna in the season opener this Saturday.